For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in! You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Kompen, and happy Cyber Monday to all you guys. In fact, it's Cyber Monday every Monday on Kickin' It. And today we are going to do something crazy. I didn't announce it in the newsletter, but I'm going to announce it right now. All of our $2 back issues are going for $1 today each. So we're going to be building racks of dollar books. The goal here is to move through as many comics as possible. And in order to make it more fun for you guys, we are bringing back the boot. We did the booting on Saturday, but I don't think a lot of people were here for the booting on Saturday. So we're going to do it again. And this latest booting was actually the election day booting that was supposed to air on the Experience, but didn't. But I decided enough time has passed. We're on my channel now. I asked you guys, and you guys were okay with it. It's nonpartisan. It's a good time. We're making fun of all politics because at the end of the day, they all suck. So let's do this. Oh, you got the box I sent. Awesome. That's great. You're gonna get your Hitler on. Lorena's getting her Hitler comics. All right, that's great. Wow, and we're just as we're talking about election day and everything too. So this is perfect timing and everything. So sit back, get ready to be entertained.
We interrupt your normal scheduled programming to bring you this nonsense. And now brace yourselves for a very special spawn booting. It's the kind of booting that only comes around every 4 years. So sit down and get ready to vote for something less important than who will become the next U.S. president. Not brought to you by any sort of government organization.
Oi! Hello there, mateys. I've just been enjoying some peace and quiet over the last few weeks. It's been real nice not having to deal with any scandals. The only sad thing is that I know someone out there needs a good, swift, mighty kick to the old hoodle lolly. I have a feeling me prayer's about to be answered.
It's you again. Hi, my name is Politician. I just wanted to thank you for voting for me because thanks to you, I now only have to work twice a week and was able to purchase an umbrella rack and a saltwater swimming pool.
An umbrella rack and a saltwater pool? Can I see them?
Oh, wouldn't that be great? I'll tell you what. If you go out and vote for me this time, I'll give you a sticker and maybe even a pat on the shoulder. How does that sound, my friendly American?
Sounds like a load of crap. So I paid for your saltwater pool and your umbrella rack?
That's exactly right, with your tax dollars.
And you want me to vote for you again because
I'm just going to raise your taxes again so I can add in a sauna. Saunas are awesome. Russia is known for having lots of saunas. So I'll just blame them for the whole tax hike thing.
Wait. You want to blame me? What did I do this time? I didn't do anything wrong. I just went to the game. Come on.
Oh, shut up, Russia. I'm not sure I want to vote for these testicle again. You sound like a real scratum. Hey, whoa there now. No need to bust out the old T word, am I right? Look, you twisted my arm. So if you vote for me, I'm going to give you 2 stickers. But don't tell anyone, all right?
You know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like it's booting time. And it's a booting time.
The good news is I recently bought a pair of Marvel and DC boots on Amazon the other day, and I'm going to let you guys help me decide which comic book company is going to be imprinted on Paul's bum. Spend $10 dues to help me decide. Shouldn't my company be in the running?
Oi! Pipe it down over there!
All right, so you guys know the rules of the game now. You spend $10 and you get to vote. Now, the reason why we're doing this again is because we only had 2 votes on Saturday. That's not good enough. So not only am I sweetening the deal by making all of our $2 books $1, but I'm also going to include all the same incentives that I do for every Kickin' It show. If you spend $25 with me, you're going to get a spin on the wheel at the end of the show, and you're going to win something. or you might save something. And if you spend $50 with me, and as long as you're located within the United States, I'm going to hook you up with free shipping on your order. I'm also going to take a little bit off of every single lower rack book today, as well as our runs. I want to get these books out of here. Why? Why do I want to get these books out of here? Because this weekend, I'm going out to Columbus, Ohio for GalaxyCon Columbus. And my goal is to stock up. If I'm driving out to a convention, I not only want to sell, I want to sell through everything I bring with me, but then I want to stock up on other stuff so I can come back here and we can keep the good times rolling. So let's move through some of these books. Give me a budget. Give me something to work with here. Let's start off with the first book we have for tonight. ASL. Wow, geez. You know, my age is a lot older than you'd think. My sex is yes, please. And my location is your mom's house. Hey! Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't put it on yet. All right, first book of the evening. We have Evangeline Glory from Maximum Press going for just $4. It was $5. I'm knocking it down to $4 now. It's a cool acetate cover. And yeah, really cool. Good looking book. These women have real curves, not the fake kind. Next up, I have Spawn number 18, the booting man himself. Let's get a good look at his boot, shall we? By the way, this issue of Spawn is going to go for $18. And it is the first issue of Spawn that I've ever read in my entire life. I remember when this book came out, and I picked it up from my local comic shop. And he uses the word bastard in here, and that was like the first time I heard someone, or I read someone use that word in a comic before. So it was like, whoa, that's pretty cutting edge. I'm trying to see if we can get a good look at his boot here. Come on, let's see that boot. Where's the boot? Oh, this is before he got the boot. Oh, dang it. Drop dead. Right there. But this is actually a really cool issue because he comes face to face with the Redeemer, who's like the anti-Spawn, and they have like their big showdown is this issue. It's a really, really good issue. Who's your daddy and what does he do? You shut up, Onrie. JD, how was your Thanksgiving? So we got Spawn number 18. This is going to go for just, I'll do it for $8 today. I had it at 10. I'm going to knock it down to 8. Next up, I got Adventures of Superman number 500, sealed in the poly bag, going for just $5 right now. That's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear it. So $5 at Adventures of Superman 500, sealed in the poly bag. I miss you being my producer on the experience. I know it's kind of like no one cancels me the way you do. Dexter, what's up, man? We are gracing the presence of War Lions artist Dexter Wee. He is working hard at work on finishing up issue 3 right now. So, how you doing, man? He recently came back from a convention in Manila, which is really cool. Yeah. So we're voting for which boot Spawn uses to kick politician. Politician's getting his butt kicked. Okay, I'm not going to do a show about politics and not let the politicians get away with it. Someone's getting a kick to the ass. All right, and it's definitely them. So the politician's definitely getting a kick to the ass by the end of the show because I know we're going to at least sell $10 worth of stuff to one person who's going to vote. It's just a matter of which boot. Is it the Marvel boot or the DC boot? If you want the Image boot, sorry, we don't support that kind of nonsense here. It's mainstream only here. Not big on those independent guys. We don't care about that kind of stuff here. So it's just Marvel or DC. If you're Image, well, what's Image anyway? I've never heard of that before. Dexter's working hard in his laboratory. All right, so the next book we have here is Marvel's number 4. This features interiors by Alex Ross. We got another acetate cover here, which is really awesome. And we got Spider-Man's optic right here and the Green Goblin and Gwen Stacy in here. Now, the idea of Marvels, this is a really great series, by the way. Marvels is about the the Marvel Universe unraveling through the eyes of reporters. So even though we know the story of these characters because we've read it, we didn't see it from the perspective of the civilians who are forced to, be victims in all the things that happen throughout the Marvel timeline. Like in this case, this issue focuses very heavily on the things that happened in like the Bronze Age era. So one of the main events was when Stacy was killed by Green Goblin. How was that perceived by the public? How did everybody see Spider-Man at that point? So this is a really great series, and it's the last issue of that series. All the interiors are by Alex Ross, which is a rare thing. Alex Ross typically does not do interiors. He usually does covers. So he has done some interiors, but it's not a very common thing. So this book is going to go for just $10 today, and I highly recommend this. Really good book here. What's up, Phil? How you doing? Oh, that's awesome. I want to beat Gold Key's long desiccated corpse just cuz. There you go. All right, next book we have here is the official comic adaptation of Blade 2. Some motherfucker is always trying to skate uphill. Am I right, guys? Huh? This motherfucker right here is going to sell this book for a little bit cheaper today. We had it priced at $10. I'm going to do it for $8. Who wants the official Blade 2 film comic book adaptation for $8 tonight? This is a steal. This is a steal. That's good, Phil. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. All right, so I just wanted to look through the art here, see who worked on this. So this is adapted from David Goyer's screenplay. Steve Gerber wrote this. Wow, this is right before Steve Gerber passed away. Steve Gerber was the guy who created Howard the Duck. And we got a cover here by Tim Bradstreet. And who is the artist on this? Artwork is by Alberto Ponticelli. So you got an Italian working on this too. $8 for the film adaptation of Blade in comic book form. This is a steal. And Blade 2 was a great film. I thought it was a great follow-up to the first film. I really like the idea of the alien, or sorry, the vampires in that one. I forgot what they were called again. But they were badass. How they they had their chins like open up. I think they were called chin balls. I forgot what they were called. But basically what they would do is they would infect the vampires. They would actually drink vampire blood, and then they would turn the vampires into their own kind. But I forgot what they were called again. Whistler. Man, this is actually a pretty good adaptation of the film. Right here, $8 for Blade 2. Take my word for it; it's worth the value. And it's Cyber freaking Monday here, guys. Cyber freaking Monday. $8 on Blade 2, the official comic book adaptation featuring a really awesome cover by Tim Bradstreet. Written by Steve Gerber, which, again, Steve didn't really do that very often. So he didn't do that kind of work very often. And especially, this is like towards the end of his life here. So this is some of his final work. I think that's interesting. Reapers, that's what they were called. They were awesome. I like the design and the execution of the Reapers. Blade 2 is a genuinely horrifying movie. And it was really the movie that I personally think put Guillermo del Toro on the map. Like, that's the movie that led to him directing Hellboy and getting to be more prominent as a director and doing all kinds of cool stuff. My favorite movie of Guillermo del Toro is Pan's Labyrinth. That was my favorite film that he ever put out. Had a great villain in that film too. Okay, so we got Amazing Spider-Man 406, first appearance of Lady Octopus. This is going to go for just $5 today. So $5 on this bad boy. And then we got Fantastic Four, Heroes Reborn #1 by Scott Lobdell. This is the relaunch of the Fantastic Four after all the Onslaught stuff and all the heroes had to sacrifice themselves. They were reborn and they returned. So we got Fantastic Four, Heroes Return #1. This is going to go for $5. I have Avengers 363. That's going to go for $5 as well. Really cool foil embossed cover. And hold on a second. We're doing an 8 on that. I'm going to do the 406 on Amazing Spider-Man from 5 down to 4. Sorry about that. Same with the Fantastic Four. 5 down to 4. And then Avengers 363, 5 down to 4 on that too. Same thing goes for Purgatory #5 from Chaos Comics. That's 5 down to 4. It is shiny. And then we got New Mutants #100. This is the first appearance of X-Force. 5 down to 4 on this. New Warriors 25. We got a die cut cover here. This is just going to go for $3 right now for anybody who wants it. For New Warriors #25. Nomad #1. $3 on Nomad #1. $3 on Nomad #1. I have Infinity Inc. #21. We got a story here by Roy Thomas and Todd McFarlane. This is going to go for just $3. And finally, I have Daredevil Black Armor #1 by Netho Diaz. This guy is a rock star at Marvel right now. He's totally killing it. This is going to go for $5. $5 on this. I had it at 6. I'm bringing it down to 5. All right, up top, I have 2 runs here. I have X-Men and Alpha Flight, #1 of 2 and #2 of 2. This pair is going to go for just $5. So $5 on the X-Men and Alpha Flight. And then I have Starjammers, #1 and #2. This is another 2-parter. This is going to go for $5 as well. The pair would be 10, right? How about I do them both at 8? If you grab them right now, it's $8. You grab it all, the Starjammers and the X-Men and Alpha Flight. And then finally, I have a really great run of books here. This is Ultimate 6. This is the ultimate version of the Sinister Six. And what happens is they all escape maximum security prison and they form a team. And it's Norman Osborn, Dr. Octopus, Kraven the Hunter, I believe Sandman and Electro. And the 6th member of the Sinister Six is this guy right here, Spider-Man. They force Spider-Man to join them. And the Sinister Six are such a major threat in this universe that the Avengers need to get involved. The Ultimates need to get involved. So this is an Ultimates level threat here. And Ultimate 6 was written by Brian Michael Bendis and illustrated by Trevor Hairsane. We are going to do the entire run right now for just $15 for Ultimate 6. That's all 7 issues. That's the entire run. It's going to go for just $15. $15 for the entire run. All right. Now, are you guys ready to do some back issue bin diving? Let's do it. We're doing dollar bin diving, starting right now. If you're hoping to save money with me and get some stuff, this is your chance. I have Marvel Zombie Supreme #205 going for $1. Dark Shadows #3 is going for $1. Kiss Psycho Circus #4 is going for $1. Venom Space Knight #5 is $1. Tales of the Darkness #4 is $1. Donald Duck from Whitman Comics is $1. Batgirl #25 is $1. Birds of Prey #25 is $1. Kylo Ren, number 1, is $1. We're doing dollar books now, guys. Don't be shy. Make your claims. We got great deals on everything. Dollar books. Dollar books. Donald Duck is off to Chris Nash, and so is Kiss. Chris, there's going to be more, or Chris Steiskel, there's going to be more Donald Duck stuff coming your way. Okay, Chris Nash. Adventures of Superman, number 501 is $1. X-Men Phoenix End Song, number 1 is $1. Superman 336, $3.95. $3.98 are going to go for just $3. DC Comics Presents number 36, $1. Okay, Venom and Zombies. Venom and Marvel Zombies. Off to right. You need to speak with the manager. Let's do it, guys. Let's move these books. Fantastic Four, the Dinosaur. We got Doom Dinosaur here. This is going to go for $1. Okay, DC Comics Presents goes off to Chris Steiskel. What's up, Roberto? How you doing, dude? All right, Prom Space Night, number 9 and number 61. These are going for just $1 a pop. $2 on both of them. These are pretty much what I'm into these books for, right? But at this point, these collections have paid themselves off, and I still have so much inventory that it doesn't make sense for me to hold on to it anymore. So we're dropping the price. It's Cyber Monday. We're doing dollar books. And again, you spend $10, you get a chance to vote for who gets for which boot Spawn is going to wear to kick politician. Politician. The general attack on all politicians. Because they all suck. They don't have any I don't hold any regard for any of them. I have Iron Wings, number 1, going for $1. Star Wars Adventures, Destroyer Down, number 1 is $1. Star Wars Adventures, number 15 is $1. Batman Annual, number 26 and 27. $2 on these. This is a steal. Same with those Star Wars. Fantastic Four, Prodigal Son, number 1, $1. Joe the Barbarian, number 1 and number 3. This is going to go for just $2. Iron Man, number 255 and 267 and $2.99. This is going to go for $3. So what did I read over the weekend? I finished reading a couple runs. Today I finished reading All-Star Batman and Robin. I've read all 10 issues of this monstrosity. It features some of the worst Frank Miller writing I have ever read in my entire life. Probably some of the worst writing I've ever read, period. But it is so worth keeping in my collection. Not only because it's a lesson in what never to do, but it's also an interesting study on Frank Miller himself. The thing about Frank Miller is this. A lot of people had a lot of comments about his new art with Wolverine and Deadpool, and they're like, oh, that looks terrible. I actually think it's Frank Miller doing Frank Miller. It's doing what he's doing the same thing he's always done. And the same is true of All-Star Batman and Robin. The reason why it was such a miss was because he was writing Batman as if he was Marv from Sin City. And he's not Marv from Sin City. And he's not this heartless person. And I don't even think he meant for Batman to come off that way. It just is such a miss for so many reasons. But it's Frank Miller being Frank Miller. The very unfortunate thing is that story just absolutely goes nowhere. I couldn't even tell you what it was about. I mean, everything that happens and sets up in there doesn't actually play out. A lot of it had to do with the fact that it was just suddenly canceled. But what really carried that was Jim Lee's artwork. That's the other side of it. Jim Lee's artwork throughout the whole thing was stellar. You know, he showed up to work, and he did great with it. Frank Miller, though, I wouldn't say he didn't show up to work. I just don't think he was given the right parameters into what he was writing. I think they just said, Frank, you go be Frank. And I don't think that that was the right approach for that story necessarily. And I also think that, you know, Frank is a complicated guy who's been dealing with a lot of different things over the years, you know, substance abuse and things like that. So it's an interesting study. So I picked up the majority of the run when I was at the last few cons. And then I got the last 2 issues I was missing the other day from a comic shop. So I finally completed that. And yeah, it's interesting. I don't know if I'll ever read it again. And it's one of those books that if I'm really desperate, I'll pull it out and I'll sell it. But aside from that, I also finished reading King the Conqueror. That was great. So in 2021, Marvel put out a King the Conqueror series. It was a 5-issue run, and it was all about King as, you know, young Nathaniel Richards being mentored by his future self, and his mentor, his future self, is such an asshole to him that he vows to kill him after he does something very terrible to him. And so basically, it's this young version of King seeking the older version of King, trying to get revenge for him and find what he has lost. And you just kind of come to see how he, regardless of what he tries to do to be a different version of himself, he can't help being what he is. And I think it was a really good read. Great 5-issue run. Yes, that Iron Man sword is unreal. So Iron Man now has a sword. If you guys are reading the latest Iron Man run, it came out this week, and it was fantastic. Here's something else that was interesting, Roberto. I was actually watching the first Iron Man movie with Alan today because he was at home sick with an ear infection. That's why we're airing later today. And, man, when you see Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark in that first movie, he just nails the role so well that it's almost it's going to be very interesting to see how he's going to be able to do that with Dr. Doom. I'm really excited to see it. But yeah, that Iron Man sword, that's intense. All right, so I got Falcon and Winter Soldier #1 going for $1. We Live, Age of the Paladins #1 is going for $1. John Jakes, Mulkin Empire #1 and #2 from Techno Comics, that's going to go for $2. Dark Horse Presents #65 and #70. That's going to go for just $2 right now. I mean, he really was just so perfect for that role. He owns it so well. And especially that first movie. That first movie really holds up. It is just a good film. Blood Queen. We got the 2014 annual from Dynamite going for $1. Nice thick book, semi-gloss cover, or not semi-gloss, it actually just is a glossy cover. Eternals #7 and #10. This is part of a 12-issue series. This is going to go for just $2. Okay. Batman annuals. Did you want both the Star Wars adventures, Lorena? Are we getting home? I have Wolverine 37. That's going to go for $1. Defenders 72, $1. There were 2 of them. So it's Destroyer Down, number 1, and then Adventures number 15. If you get them both, it's $2. So Wolverine 37 and Defenders 72, $1 a piece. Okay, cool. Lorena, you're $4 away from a vote. Web of Scarlet Spider number 4, $1 on this. Star Wars Obi-Wan number 4 is $1. This is a steal. If anybody doesn't buy this, I'm going to be shocked. Obi-Wan number 4 is $1. I bought that book thinking, man, someone's going to jump on that at $2. The fact that I'm doing it at $1 now is just crazy. And I probably shouldn't even be doing this, but I'm going to do it. I want to hook you guys up. It's Cyber Monday. If there are no incentives today, when will there be? I went and picked up Rise of the Ronin on PS5 today. Everywhere I looked online, it was selling for like $40 for the physical copy. Even Amazon was selling it at full cover $69.99. But Walmart was selling it at $30, and I went ahead and picked it up. And that was the incentive for today, to get you guys to pick up more of these books. We're just going to do them all for $1, and there's some good stuff here. Obi-Wan's off to Lorena. Smart decision there, Lorena. Next up, I have another run here, or not a run, an issue 1. This is the start of Matt Fraction's Iron Man. This is such a great run of Iron Man books. I really liked what Matt Fraction did with this character. We got a cover here by Joe Quesada, interiors by Salvador LaRocca. This is really good stuff. We're doing it for $1 for Invincible Iron Man number 1. I should keep that copy for myself. That is Ultimate 6, number 1 through 7. So that's that whole run of the Ultimate version of the Sinister Six. And it's an Avengers level threat. It's going to go for $15, Roberto. And I'm going to say these are all pretty much very fine condition on all these books. So these are all VFs. All right, Iron Man's off to Lorena. Nice pickup. She-Hulk number 10 is $1. Spider-Man 2099 number 9 is $1. Wendy the Good Little Witch number 6 is $1. Fall of the Hulks, we got Red Hulk number 20, 21, and 34 going for just $3. $3 on those. Some good stuff coming up here. Wendy's off to Chris Nash. Chris Nash, you're $7 away from a vote. Chris Steischel, you're $9 away from a vote. Lorena, you're at 2, 4, 6, 8. $2 away from a vote. Let's do this. I have Star Trek The Next Generation number 4, number 5, number 8, number 9, going for $8. Or sorry, not $8. $4, half off. These are dollar books. $4 on Star Trek The Next Generation. Cinder and Ash, number 1 by Jerry Conway and Jose Garcia Lopez. It's going to go for $1 for issue 1. This is a 4-issue miniseries. Elf Lord number 5, volume 2. $1 on this. Incredible Hulk, we got the 2000 annual. We have the 2001 annual. This is going to go for $2. Captain America 361 is $1. Will Eisner's Mortal Kombat, $1. All right, forget it. This next book's not going to sell. It's not going to. No one's going to buy it. I don't even know why I'm pitching it, but I'll do it. I kind of have to. It's my obligation. I know no one's going to buy it, but whatever. Got the Flash number 3 going for just $1. Flash number 3 is $1. No one wants it, I know, but here it is. And then we got Mortal Kombat by Will Eisner. Guys, anything by Will Eisner is comics gold. And for $1, you really can't go wrong. But on top of that, this has a $4.25 price tag on it. For $1, you really can't. Oh my God, did we sell a Flash book? We sold the Flash. Good Lord. What is happening? We must be entering Bizarro World. Speaking of that, I have Quantum Leap from Innovation Comics. Quantum Leap number 3, going for $1. If you ever wanted the Quantum Leap comic, you should get it. You can get it right now for $1. So what's Quantum? Do you guys remember Quantum Leap? It was a show in the 90s about a guy who gets shot back in time, but he doesn't just go back in time. He goes into the bodies of other people in the past, and he has to change something about their future in order to make it better. And every time he corrects their destiny, he jumps to a different body, and he is just trying to get back home. It's really just I love Quantum Leap. Man, I was really hoping you wouldn't claim Cinder and Ash. I was going to actually go ahead and grab that. Yeah, here's the thing now. I buy Flash books out of spite, so whenever I see them at a comic shop, I'm like, oh look, it's the Flash, and I just throw it into the pile. Flash is now a thing. All right, Lorena, I believe you got a vote. 1, 2, 6, 8, 10. You're at $10. You get a vote. And Lorena, I'm going to air the video again, and after we air, and while we're airing the video, you could tell me which boot you want Spawn to wear.
We interrupt your normal scheduled programming to bring you this nonsense. And now brace yourselves for a very special Spawn booting. It's the kind of booting that only comes around every 4 years, so sit down and get ready to vote for something less important than who will become the next U.S. president. Not brought to you by any sort of government organization.
Oi! Hello there, mateys. I've just been enjoying some peace and quiet over the last few weeks. It's been real nice not having to deal with any scandals. The only sad thing is that I know someone out there needs a good, swift, mighty kick to the old hoodle lolly. I have a feeling me prayer's about to be answered.
It's you again. Hi, my name is Politician. I just wanted to thank you for voting for me because thanks to you, I now only have to work twice a week and was able to purchase an umbrella rack and a saltwater swimming pool.
An umbrella rack and a saltwater pool? Can I see them?
Oh, wouldn't that be great? I'll tell you what. If you go out and vote for me this time, I'll give you a sticker and maybe even a pat on the shoulder. How does that sound, my friendly American?
Sounds like a load of crap. So I paid for your saltwater pool and your umbrella rack?
That's exactly right, with your tax dollars.
And you want me to vote for you again because?
Because I'm just going to raise your taxes again so I can add in a sauna. Saunas are awesome. Russia is known for having lots of saunas. So I'll just blame them for the whole tax hike thing.
Wait. You want to blame me? What did I do this time? I didn't do anything wrong. I just went to the game. Come on.
Oh, shut up, Russia.
I'm not sure I want to vote for these testicle again. You sound like a real scratum. Hey, whoa there now. No need to bust out the old T word, am I right? Look, you twisted my arm, so if you vote for me, I'm going to give you 2 stickers. But don't tell anyone, all right? You know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like it's voting time! And it's a voting time! The good news is I recently bought a pair of Marvel and DC boots on Amazon the other day, and I'm going to let you guys help me decide which comic book company is going to be imprinted on Paul's bum. Spend $10 dues to help me decide. Shouldn't my company be in the running? Oi! Pipe it down over there!
All right, the DC boots. So we got 1 vote for the DC boot. The DC boot won last time. In a couple of years, I'm going to be going into my storage, and it's all going to be just flash books. You're right. Roberto, yes, I do rage buy too. Rage buying is one of my favorite things to do. All right. Fantastic Four 303 is going to go for $1. Magnus Robot Fighter 4000 AD from Gold Key is going to go for $1. Doctor Strange number 15 is $1. This is from Jason Aaron's run. Poison Elves Outlaw number 1. Outlaw. Okay, Poison Elves is going to go for $1. Catwoman 32 is $1. Iron Man and the Hulk Marvel Team Up. We got Robert Kirkman and Scott Collins doing Robert Kirkman on a Marvel book. That's a pretty rare thing nowadays. $1 on this. Superman Special number 1 is $1. Silver Surfer 2 and number 5 are $2. Moon Knight number 4 is $1. Gambit number 2 is $1. Black Panther number 4. We got a variant edition here going for $1. And then I have Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing, number 6, number 7, and number 8. If you want to grab all 3 of these issues, $3 right now. I was selling these at $6 before. Get them now for $3. This was one of my favorite 12-issue runs. I loved Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing. It was a great miniseries. Really, really enjoyed it. I liked it a lot more than James Tynion's Joker. Zombies Christmas Carol number 205 is $1. The Korvac Saga number 1 is $1. Conan the Book of Thoth number 3 is $1. Grab your books here. Starting with Death Metal, The Secret Origin number 1, going for $1. Okay, so here's the deal. We got a double rack here. I would like to get rid of everything. Now, this is something I definitely don't want in storage in 10 years. I want to move through all of this right now. You're looking at about close to a half of a short box over here. And if you decide you want to grab all of these books, I will do it all right now for $25. Normally I do $15 a rack, but if you buy the double racks together, I'll knock an extra $5 off. So that's $25 for the double rack. That's essentially taking the price of every single comic, bringing it from $1 down to 30 cents if you grab the double rack. If you grab them at the $15 racks, it's like add an extra couple cents on there. Either way, you have lots of room to work with these books here. So $25 for the double rack. Let's do it. 25 bucks. And I'm going to count how many. Let's just count how many comics are here while we're waiting. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I got 66 comics here. That is actually 38 cents a book. So if you get the double rack at 25, that's 38 cents a book. And we can pretty much estimate that at $15, you're basically, each book would be 50 cents. So you can either get them at 50 cents a pop or at close to 38 cents a pop. Let me know if you want to do the double rack. That also gets you a spin on the wheel too. And I will ship your books to you if you hit that $50 limit. So let's do this. Give you guys another minute here to make a decision. If you have any questions about anything else, let me know. But we're going to do the double rack right now at 25 bucks. Or $15 for a rack. Yes, that is a Dark Knight Death Metal, and it's going for $1 if you want to grab it. You can grab it, and I'll swap it out with something else. But you better make that claim now, Chris Nash. Don't hesitate. Okay, we're taking it. Awesome. Okay. I have Iron Man number 46. This is Legacy number 391. 100-page monster going for $1. Grab the double rack. It is 25 bucks. Let's go for it. I'll tell you what, if you're a reader, picking up all these books here is a steal because you're getting a bunch of comics for cheap. If you're a reseller, I am giving you so much meat on the bone to work off of with this. I'm trying to free up this inventory so I can go out and get more. So $25 for the double rack. That is 66 comics for $25. That amounts to a value of 38 cents per book. You could sell each of these at $1 and make your money back, and double, and essentially come close to making 3 times the money. Give you guys another minute here, and then all this stuff is going to come down. Okay, we're at 55. Now I'm going to rage take down all these books. Truth be told, I'm not sad that a lot of this stuff didn't sell. We'll show it again at some other point. I'll let this stuff age out. To be honest with you, these books should be selling at the $2 pop anyway. In about 5 minutes, we're going to be doing our FOMO books. So get ready for FOMO. Yeah. Let's keep moving here. I have Invincible Iron Man #1. This is the start of Warren Ellis and Adi Granoff's run. And it is the first appearance of the Extremis armor. It's actually the Extremis run. $1 on that. Prince Namor, the Submariner, part of a 4-issue run. We got issue 3 going for $1. Korg 70,000 BC from Charlton Comics, $1. Masters of the Universe, Forge of Destiny #3 is going to go for $1. Daredevil Dark Knights #1 is going to go for $1. Okay, Chris Nash goes on. Vampirella, Free Comic Book Days, going for $1. Hunt for the Skinwalker #2 from Boom Studios is $1. Masters of the Universe is $1. Go off to Smash. Four, five, six. Chris, you are $4 away from a vote. Thor #457 is $1. And Vampirella. $3 away from the vote. Star Trek #19 is $1. Kitty Pryde and Wolverine #3 is $1. Savage Wolverine #1 is $1. Hellblazer 63 is $1. Assassin's Creed Templars #3 and #4 and #5 and #6 going for $4. $4 on all these Assassin's Creed books. $4 on these. Assassins is off to Lorena. Conan #9 is $1. Conan the Submariner #7 is $1. And Amazing Spider-Man 386 is $1. Savage Wolvie to Chris Nash. Superboy, starring the Legion of Superheroes, #206 is $1. Conan the Barbarian #251 is $1. Ghostbusters Mass Hysteria #14 is $1. Okay, Chris Nash is taking the Conans. Marina is taking Hellblazer. You want that third Conan as well, Chris? The 251? from Marvel. Clear me out of the Conans. Now we're cooking with Crisco, guys. We're moving some stuff here, and I like it. Oh, I like it. Okay, he's taking it. Sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, Chris Nash, who are you voting for, the Marvel or the DC boot? Boys off Lorena. Heath, what's up, man? We're doing dollar books tonight. I just decided it's Cyber Monday. We're going to do dollar books. And I'm about to do FOMO right now. All right, it's FOMO time giggles. Let's do it. All right. We're doing the FOMO books.
It's FOMO time! What's that even mean anyway? Oh, is that what it means? I'm such a weirdo for missing out on these great deals!
Chris Nash has voted for the DC boot. So Heath, we're doing a booting today. I don't know if you saw the election booting that we did on Saturday, but I'm doing it again because we didn't get enough votes. In order to entice you guys to vote, we're doing all of our $2 books at $1 today. But now it's FOMO time, so let's show off our FOMO books. I have Superman number 234. We got a Neil Adams Superman here. This is this is a Mofo Monday. This is gonna go for $5. Fantastic Four 146. This is the earliest issue of Fantastic Four that I have in my collection, and it's gonna go for just $5 right now. Spider-Woman number 1 is gonna go for I had it at 8. I'm gonna bring it down to 5. Spawn number 8. I'm gonna do this at 5. Detective Comics 537. We're gonna do this at 5. Avengers number 115. I'm gonna do this at 5. Star Wars number 9, I'm going to do this at 5. And then Wonder Woman number 0, I'm going to do this at 5. So we got, what, $5 FOMO on top of everything. Superman is off to Lorena. The rest are here for you. Let's move these FOMO books. $5 FOMO. These books have got to go. $5 a piece. If you have any questions about the lower rack as well, let me know. We're taking an extra $1 off of most of them. Avengers and Star Wars. 5 FOMO books left. Heath, I believe that gets you a vote. Who you vote? Oh, wait, he's got to see the video. All right, Heath, you got to watch this video so you know who to vote for. Okay, hang on.
We interrupt your normal scheduled programming to bring you this nonsense. And now brace yourselves for a very special Spawn Bootin'. It's the kind of bootin' that only comes around every 4 years, so sit down and get ready to vote for something less important than who will become the next U.S. president. Not brought to you by any sort of government organization.
Oi! Hello there, mateys. I've just been enjoying some peace and quiet over the last few weeks. It's been real nice not having to deal with any scandals. The only sad thing is that I know someone out there needs a good, swift, mighty kick to the old hoodle lolly. I have a feeling me prayer's about to be answered.
It's you again.
Hi, my name is Politician. I just wanted to thank you for voting for me because thanks to you, I now only have to work twice a week and was able to purchase an umbrella rack and a saltwater swimming pool.
An umbrella rack and a saltwater pool? Can I see them? Oh, wouldn't that be great? I'll tell you what. If you go out and vote for me this time, I'll give you a sticker and maybe even a pat on the shoulder. How does that sound, my friendly American? Sounds like a load of crap. So I paid for your saltwater pool and your umbrella rack? That's exactly right, with your tax dollars. And you want me to vote for you again because... Because I'm just going to raise your taxes again so I can add in a sauna. Saunas are awesome. Russia is known for having lots of saunas. So I'll just blame them for the whole tax hike thing. Wait. You want to blame me? What did I do this time? I didn't do anything wrong. I just went to the game. Come on. Oh, shut up, Russia. I'm not sure I want to vote for these testicle again. You sound like a real scratum. Hey, whoa there now. No need to bust out the old T word, am I right? Look, you twisted my arm. So if you vote for me, I'm going to give you 2 stickers. But don't tell anyone, all right?
You know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like it's voting time! And it's a voting time! The good news is I recently bought a pair of Marvel and DC boots on Amazon the other day, and I'm going to let you guys help me decide which comic book company is going to be imprinted on Paul's bum. Spend $10 dues to help me decide.
Shouldn't my company be in the running?
Oi! Pipe it down over there!
All right, Heath, you claimed 2 books that were at the $5 level, so you're now at $10. You get a vote. Who is Spawn booting? Or which boot is Spawn using to boot politician? Is it the Marvel boot or the DC boot? So far, we have 2 votes on the DC and 0 for Marvel. I don't get it. I thought we had a lot of Marvel fans here. I guess I'm wrong. I guess you guys have all become Flash fans now. Pretty soon, you guys are going to take all my Flash comics from me, and I'm not going to have any more. The Marvel boot goes off to Heath. Now we're making it fun. There we go. I want more freaking votes. All right, let's do this. We got dollar books here. We're going to continue the barrage. I have Ultimate Spider-Man, number 154. This is part of the Death of Ultimate Spider-Man. This is going to go for $1. Where are those Flash books? They're all gone. Believe it or not, I'm actually selling through them for once. Dark Shadows, number 1 and number 2. And I think we had a number 3 in the other bin over there. But this is going to go for just $2 right now. Star Wars 23 and 68. That's going to go for just $2 right now. If you guys listen very carefully, you can hear Bentley snoring. The saddest or the cutest thing happened yesterday. It was really sweet, but very sad at the same time. Alan was hugging Bentley, and he said, "Hey, Dad, are we going to get a second dog?" And I said, "Well, we got Bentley. I think Bentley is enough for us. I really can't handle a second dog right now." He was like, "Well, what are we going to do when he dies?" And I said, "Well, we'll get another dog. Don't worry. And Bentley's in good health, so." He'll be around for a long time. And his eyes started getting all watery because he loves Bentley so much. It was sweet and sad at the same time. We really don't deserve these animals. They're the best. Gone in a Flash. What's up, Lewis? How you doing, man? All right, I have Batman 441 going for $1. Children of the Voyager number 1 of 4 going for $1. Death of Ultimate Spider-Man, we have Avengers versus the New Ultimates, number 1 going for $1. Superman 175, this is part of Joker's Last Laugh, going for $1. Wolverine 11 is $1. Batman 677 is $1. Guardians of the Galaxy number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9 are going to go for just $4 right now. Yeah, dogs are the best. Speaking of which, we're not speaking of which. I'm changing the subject now. I started playing RoboCop over the weekend. I am loving this game so much. At first, I was not impressed with the graphics. The graphics, it does not feel like a PS5 game. You cannot tell me that is a PS5 game. It is a freaking PS4 game with the graphics. Even when I switched it from graphical focus to performance, all the performance did was smooth things out. It still looks great, but it's not a PS5 game. It just isn't. But it is so fun. Oh my God, is it so much fun. I love playing as... I never thought I would enjoy playing as RoboCop as much as I do. And I think I went into the... Heath, you played through the game. So I went into the Highland Park area, which is funny because the neighboring suburb to where I live is Highland Park. But here there was like a big biker gang, and I went and did all that. So I think I'm probably like halfway through it. But I love the story, and I love how it ties into the actual movies and how it like takes place between the second and third movie. Really good stuff. Yeah, especially the Death Duty. The Death Duty was awesome. What's up, D? How you doing, dude? We're doing dollar comics right now. No, it's not a AAA game, but it is a lot of fun. It's like I'm enjoying it. Fighting Ed 209 was a bitch, though. That was annoying as hell. I did not like that boss fight at all. Okay, Ultimate Spider-Man off to Lorena. So, D, we're doing dollar books right now for Cyber Monday. Every book that's up on the rack is $1. And we're doing bootings, too. So if you spend $10, you get a chance to vote for what boot Spawn uses to kick the politician. All right. Uncanny X-Men Annual number 18 is going to go for $1. I have the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl number 4 and number 5. That's going to go for just $2 right now. Okay, you want the other Death of you want it as well, Lorena, or did you just want that? Am I swapping or adding? Oh, totally. Yeah, for sure. And I'll tell you this, not only it's like how many we did get some good RoboCop games. I really enjoyed RoboCop versus Terminator on the Genesis and SNES. I played it on the Genesis. That was a freaking great game. I loved it. And I like this game a lot too. I wish it was longer. I wish it wasn't so short because I'm enjoying playing as RoboCop so much. It reminds me a little bit of Deus Ex in terms of its the way you play the game, and I'm not minding the first person at all. I'm loving it. So there was 2 Death of Ultimate Spider-Mans. There was Spider-Man 154 and Avengers versus New Ultimates number 1. If you get them both, it's just $2. Let me know if you want one or the other. Just say Spidey or Avengers. All right, I have Thor Blood Oath number 1 of 6 and number 2 of 6. That's going to go for just $2 right now. So $2 on these. Okay, cool. Sweet. Electra number 1 is $1. Electra number 2 is $1. This is part of the Running with the Devil run here. And it's the same artist who is working on the current Daredevil run. If you get both these Electras, it's $2. Okay, Thor and Electra. Who worked on it? That was Michael Avon Oeming and Scott Collins, huh? Scott Collins is a great artist. X-Men 26 is going to go for $1. Scott Collins actually did a lot of Flash books. He was drawing Flash when Jeff Johns was on it. Beautiful Stories for Ugly Children, Volume 4, $1. Immortal Hulk, Flatline, number 1, $1. Mephisto versus the X Factor number 2 is going to go for $1. I actually kind of want to keep this because I want to put my own run together for me to read. But I'll do it. I've come across it many a time. I'll come across it again. Let's give you guys the deals today. Future Imperfect number 2 and number 3. This series takes place in Maestro, the Hulk who took over the future. This takes place in his world. Doing these 2 books for $2. She-Hulk number 9 is $1. Daredevil Cage Match number 1, it's a one-shot going for $2. Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme number 2 is $1. Daredevil number 15 and 15.1 is $1. Check if I have those. Doctor Strange Ghost Rider Special number 1 is $1. Chaos number 2, $1. Daredevil Father number 2 of 6 is $1. Kingpin number 4. This is part of Running with the Devil run. It's going to go for $1. Battle World Secret Wars Journal number 1 is going for $1. Squadron Sinister number 1 is $1. Uncanny X-Men number 1 is $1. It's a big, thick book. It's probably like a 60-page book. It's got an $8 price tag on it, too. You can get it for $1 right now. That's a steal. A lot of these books, guys, I picked them up because I was planning on selling them at $2. I paid off the collection. Now I'm left with all this stuff here. But, I'd rather move this, especially since, it's that day. So this is the day to really get these deals, because once I take them down, I'm probably going to mix them back into the inventory, wait a couple months, and show this stuff off again. It's going to be fresh, and it's going to go at the $2 mark. This is the time to jump on this at the $1 mark. I have Batman 94 and 99. This is all really good stuff from James Tynion's run. And a lot of these books I have in my I actually have this entire run in my collection. And I promise you I paid about like $4 to $5 per book. And the key issues I paid even more for. This is going to go for $2. Chaos is off to Heath. Spider-Man in the League of Realms, number 3 is $1. Batman 42 and 52, this is from Tom King's run. This is going to go for $2 for these. We'll add it to those Batmans, 42 and 52. I have the Batman 2021 Annual. That's going to go for $1 as well. So you can get all these Batmans now for $5. This is a steal. This is such a freaking steal. Freaking farkin' steal. Marvel Team Up, starring Spider-Man and Hercules. Hercules, number 2. And Spider-Man teaming up with Man-Thing, number 4. $2 on those. Incredible Hulk 709 is $1. Here we go again. Here's another book no one's going to want right now. I'm certain of it. Promise you it's not going to sell. If it does, you guys can laugh at me. The Flash number 5, $1 from DC Rebirth. DC Rebirth Flash number 5. No one likes Flash here. This is a show full of Flashes. It's people who are racist towards the Flash. That's what this show is. All right, Man-Thing. Off to Lorena. You got a problem with Hercules, Lorena? You don't like that? You don't like the Hercules? You don't want to see another team up with Spider-Man? What did Hercules ever do to you, Lorena? Jeez. I know he's not Hitler, but I mean, he is trying here. Their names start with an H. Give him a chance here. Give him a chance to warm your heart. Oh, she's taking the Flash. She's like, screw you, Hercules. I'm taking the Flash. She's taking the Flash. All my Flash books sold out. We had a total sellout on all 2 of our Flash books tonight, thanks to Lorena. Lorena took all that Hitler love and poured it into the Flash. Daredevil 15 and 15-1 off to Heath. Gotcha. This is great, guys. Thank you very much. I'm going to probably go over to Pete's tomorrow and do a restock. So I always like to do that. I want to do a restock. Either way, I'm going to be going over to Pizza pick up like new comics tomorrow anyway. So when I go over there to do that, we'll have some $2 books tomorrow because obviously if I get something new, I'll sell it at $2. But we'll be doing dollar books all week, just because I still have another 2 long boxes, not short boxes, 2 long boxes to get through, and I'm just doing everything in these long boxes at $1. All right, Speed Racer number 26 and 28. This is the Flash's cousin. This is going to go for $2. Royal Boy, a Prince of a Boy, number 2 is $1. Batman 54 is $1. We'll add that Batman 52, 54 over here. So now your Batman run is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $6 on your Batman run? That's a steal. Amazing Spider-Man 352 is $1. The Amazing Spider-Man 26 Annual is $1. We'll add that to 386 here. Get these ASMs, these Mark Bagley ASMs. It's early Bagley, going for $3 right now. Prince of Boy George. Where's the Prince of Boy George? It's off to Chris Deiskell. Oh. No one wants Speed Racer, though, because everybody hates Speed Racer. If I know everybody hates Flash, but the only thing they hate more than Flash is Speed Racer. He's even worse than the Flash. ASM is off to Chris Nash. I have another Electra 1 going for $1. Fantastic Four, Iron Man, Big in Japan, number 1 of 4. This is going to go for $1. And let's see. Should be it. No. We got some space for more stuff. I'm going to take our FOMO books down. I'll re-show our FOMO books. Wonder Woman 0 is $5. Spawn 8, $5 on Spawn 8. Detective Comics, $5.37, $5. Fantastic Four, $146, $5. Spider-Woman number 1, $5 on this. We got 5 FOMO books left. At the $5 mark, that's $25 for all the FOMO books. Do it. Do it. Do it now. It's right here. Do it. Do it now. Chris, you're $5 away from a vote. Chris Deiskell. All right. Spectacular Spider-Man 179 is $1. Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle, number 5 is $1. Death Metal, Multiverse's End, number 1 is $1. Guardians of the Galaxy 18 is $1. Spider-Man Unlimited number 3 is $1. Crusader number 1 from Mad Cave is $1. Here's the steal right here, guys. I hope you're paying attention, and I hope someone jumps on this because this is one hell of a deal. I have Origin number 4 of 6 going for $1 right now. What's up, Philip Ragusa? Catwoman number 9 from Jim Ballant. Oh, that was a bad cat. Okay, Catwoman number 9 is $1. Captain America 325 and 359. That is $2 on the Captain America books. Okay, now here's something I'm going to do that I think is really fun. Catwoman and Crusader. All right, that's off to Lorena. Captain America 359 is off to Heath. Okie dokie. All right, the next two items I put up onto the rack are going to be awesome. So I have the first 3 issues of Visun Shin that I found while shopping. Now, this is a 50-cent bin. I actually have another copy of issue 1. So I'm going to just do these at $1 a piece. You can get issues 1 through 3 of Visun Shin for $3, and you can get this copy of issue 1 for $1 right now. They're all signed. And then I have this Electric Gaming Monthly, $9.99, the biggest 24 hours in entertainment history. This is, covering the release of the Dreamcast. 27 pages, the system, the launch games, how it will change the internet forever. This is going to go for just $1 for EGM, the Dreamcast edition. Okay, Chris is taking all 3 of Visun Shin. Awesome. Those are some early printings, and they're just general signatures, so that's pretty cool. Still got another number 1. It's signed to someone named Barry, but it's going for $1. Secret Invasion, The Amazing Spider-Man, number 2 of 3 and 3 of 3. That's going to go for just $2 right now. Midnight Nation, number 2 is $1. Star Trek The Next Generation, number 58 is $1. Okay, Keith is claiming that number 1. Visun Shin, I've sold more issues of Visun Shin on this show than I have with The Flash. So proud of myself. That's something to celebrate. Take that, Flash. All right. Batman and the Outsiders, number 26, $1. Oh, we got a full rack here. All right. So we got another full rack. I'm going to do this entire double rack at $25. Once again, $25 for this double rack. That gets you a vote and a spin on the wheel. I'll give you guys until 8:31. That's circulation, absolutely. And I'll tell you right now, Chris, I made more money. I made extra. I still made money on those books because I got them at 50 cents. We flipped them for $1. I'd rather do that than sell them at $2. That's what I would still sell newer books for anyway. So circulation, you got it out there. And I know that you didn't have Visun Shin, so now this is your chance to check it out. Star Trek goes to Heath. Yeah. So that's great. That's circulation. That's exactly everything I wanted to happen with those books is exactly what happened. I'm very happy with that. And you never know. That's why I always grab my work whenever I see it in a dollar bin or whatever, because it's a chance for someone to grab. Plus, I don't want anybody else grabbing it for that cheap and then coming to me at a convention and saying, "Here, I bought your books for only $1." No, you didn't. I bought it for $1 and I resold it for $2. Motherfucker! Just kidding. Not really. Okay, we're gonna put that Batman and the Outsiders over here. Once again, $25 on that double rack. Anybody who wants to jump on the double rack, you are more than welcome to do so. Leonard, what's up, dude? Doing dollar books right now. I'm doing a double rack at 25 right now. We're doing dollar books. Do it for another minute here. And don't forget, we got a spawn booting going right now. And if you spend $10 with me, you get a chance to vote. So far, you vote for which boot Spawn is going to use to kick politician. He has a Marvel and a DC boot. So far, DC is ahead by 1, so it's 2-1 on DC versus Marvel. Okay, 8:32. I'm going to take these books down. I'm surprised no one wanted the EGM covering the release of the Dreamcast. This is totally a walk down memory lane, a trip down memory lane. For $1, you really can't go wrong with that. No one wanted Origin number 4 of 6 for $1. Death Metal Multiverse's End for $1. No one wanted that. Gosh. And the Flash sold. I hope you guys are happy with yourselves. I hope you're happy. I hope you're proud of that. The Flash outsold, Origin, and some really good books tonight. Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme number 2. Gosh. All right, Death Metal is off to Chris Nash. Chris Nash isn't having it. He's like, nope, sorry. The Flash can have his Origin, but he can't have my Death Metal. Based on a true story. Well, the good news is I can put this Mephisto versus the X Factor aside from me. I'll get the other 3. Oh, he's going to take the racks from earlier, too. Holy crap. Okay. Well, I'm putting all that stuff in there, so I guess I got to put this back in there, too. He took my Mephisto and X Factor. Gosh dang darn it. Leonard took it. Leonard, which boot are we doing? Are we doing a Marvel or DC boot? You need me to show you the video again? Do we have to air it again for Leonard? I think we do. Leonard, you rock, brother. Leonard just claimed an entire box of books. All right, Marvel and DC are tied now. We got 2 for each one. Whoa, this is getting exciting. This is definitely getting exciting. We need another vote to break the tie, and we have 25 minutes in which to do that. This is getting intense, folks. This is intense. All right, so where are we right now? I have Wonder Woman number 0 going for 5. Spawn 8 is going for 5. Detective Comics 537 is 5. Fantastic Four 146 is 5. Spider-Woman number 1 is 5. Those are the FOMO books from earlier, or for today. This is what remains of the FOMO books. We got only 5 FOMO books left. All right. feel like I'm about to sneeze. I don't have to do that Japanese trick. If you ever are about to sneeze and you want to stop yourself from sneezing, you just pinch the bridge of your nose. Sorry. Whoops. Looks like it didn't work that time. All right. I have Legendary Star-Lord number 7, number 8, and number 10. This is going to go for $3. Get Dad and Supermom, What Makes a Hero? Going for $1. Fun kids book. Oh, it's okay, Tori. Don't worry about it. Guardians of the Galaxy number 10 is $1. The Funky Phantom from Hanna-Barbera, $1. Hands of Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu, 59 and 65. That's going to go for $2. Beethoven number 1 is $1. Defenders 85 is $1. Uncanny X-Men 174 is $1. Thor number 275 is $1. Cull the Destroyer number 27 is $1. Conan 72 and 74 is $1 a piece. That's $2 on those. Okay, Phantom off to Chris Dyskull. Chris, you are very close, my friend, to getting a vote to break this tie. We are literally, you are $5 away from breaking the vote. Master 59 off to Heath. Okay, I have 65 left, so you could take 65 if you're okay with that. And then you wanted the Conans. I'll give you the Conans too. Beethoven number 1 is $1. Okay, we already did Beethoven. Sorry. No one wants Beethoven? He was the best St. Bernard ever. Beethoven second. I love the dad from Beethoven. He was great in So I Married an Axe Murderer. Do you guys remember that movie? Barbalian, number 2 is $1. Secret Invasion, The Fantastic Four, number 2 of 3 is $1. Kirby Genesis, number 3 is $1. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., number 3 is $1. Guardians Team Up, number 3 is $1. God is Dead, number 6 is $1. The Dying and the Dead, number 3 is $1. Guardians of the Galaxy, number 5 is $1. Morning Glories, number 41 is $1. Tales of the Teen Titans, 48 is $1. The Marvel Boot. Didn't you vote already? You voted DC. Thor 275. Seven Secrets, number 3, and number 4. I was saying Chris Dyskull. Sorry. No, you only get one vote. You only spend each person gets one vote. What do you think this is, Russia, where you get to vote like multiple times for the same person so that everybody gets Putin? Like 10 people voted, or sorry, one person voted for Putin 10 times. It's not how elections work, okay? Actually, that's exactly how it works. Okay, all right, sorry. DC. I think there's something about it too. It's an oligarchy, absolutely. Guardians of the Galaxy 23, 25. That's going to go for $2. Got a lot of Guardians books here. Guardians of the Galaxy 5, 10, 23, and 25 going for $4. Lots of Guardians here. Trinity number 26, $1. Wolverine Origins number 12 is $1. Supreme Power number 1 of 4 is $1. Garth Ennis's Fury number 4 of 6, 5 of 6, and 6 of 6. This is a great run from Marvel Max. It's going to go for $3. Nick Fury goes off to Heat Hawks. Heath, I highly recommend grabbing those Marvel Max Fury books too if you're getting this series here. Olive Garky, love their breadsticks. Now listen here, okay? Guys, I'm being very serious here. We don't make any jokes here at the government's expense, okay? Because someone's going to get offended on here. And it's probably going to be the guy who's, collecting your tax dollars. But, that was so offensive, I'm just going to raise taxes again. So, keep it down, all right? Cool yourself, restrict yourself. It's one thing to make fun of the Flash, but don't attack your government. Not on here, not on Cyber Monday. You're not canceled. There you go, canceled. All right, Supreme Power Hyperion number 1 of 5 is $1. This is a steal right here. The Terminator number 2 and number 3 going for just $2. The Midnight Witching Hour number 28, $1. War Machine number 5 is $1. The Flintstones Giant Size number 3 is $1. The number of Cull was 27. 27. Let me know if you want it. We Stand on Guard number 3 is $1. Witching Hours off to Heath. Goes off to Heath. Guys, we have moved a lot of books tonight. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You guys are all fantastic. Flintstones off to Chris Dyskull. Chris, you're 4 away. You're the one who's going to break the tie, it seems. The Sandman, number 9, is $1. Dr. Spectrum, number 1 and number 4 is going to go for $2. Oh, sorry. You know what? I have to give that Flintstones to Chris Nash. Sorry, Chris Nash gets it, not Chris Dyskull. My bad. Chris Nash claimed it first. Independence Day, number 1, cover B, $1. Hellchild, the Unholy, number 5 of 5 is $1. Justice League, The Nail, number 2 of 3 is $1. You do need to speak to a manager. It's so unfair. And not only are you getting beat out by Chris Nash, but you guys both have the same first name. It's almost like he's your evil doppelganger. I have Heroes Return, Steve Rogers, Captain America, number 2. Number 3, going for just $2. Indie Day. Daredevil, number 256 is $1. Amazing Spider-Man Adventures in Reading number 1 is $1. World of Warcraft number 21 is $1. Ultimate Spider-Man number 12 is $1. Web of Spider-Man Annual number 8 and number 9, that's $2. Iron Fist number 2 is $1. Razor Line is going to go for $1. The Avengers Annual number 22 is $1. Oh, you wanted Independence Day. Sorry, Indie Day. I didn't understand that. Okay, sorry. Got you on the Independence Day. My bad. Firepower, this is a free comic book day. This is going to go for $1. Okay, Ultimate Spider-Man gets called by Lorena. Where's Ultimate Spidey? Here it is. The Wombat, number 1, is going for $1. Revelations, number 4 of 6. Got Paul Jenkins and Humberto Ramos, that's $1. The Rand Thanagar Holy War number 1 is $1. X-Men number 2, number 6, and number 7 is just $3 right now. $3 on those. Okay, I'm taking down the FOMO books. Wombat. One, two, three, four, 5. Chris, you're $3 away. $3 away. You get a vote. You can do it. You can do it all night long. All righty. I have New Kids on the Block, Magic Summer Tour, Valentine Girl, Backstage Pass. $3 on all 3 of these for the New Kids on the Block. Gambit 15 is $1. X Nation 2099 number 1 is $1. Gru 77 is $1. Superboy 39 and 45, that's $2 on those. Berserker number 5 is $1. House of Slaughter number 1 and number 3, that's $2 on those. Gambit 15. Off the heat. House both. Dark Man versus Army of Darkness, number 2 and number 3. That's $2 on those. Superboy, both. Go off the heat. Darkman, both. Doctor Strange, The Return of Dormammu, number 16, number 17. I have a Joe Jusko variant for 17, number 19, and I have number 385. All going for $1. That is $5 for this Doctor Strange set from Jason Aaron's run. Oh, just a bunch of dollar books, Joe. How you doing today? I have Spider-Man number 11 going for $1. Iron Man 236 and 237 are going to go for just $2. Giant size Spider-Man and Doc Savage number 3 is going to go for $1. I'm doing dollar books today for Cyber Monday. And we're coming close to the end here. But here's what I'm about to do right now. I'm going to sell this entire double rack here for $25 for anybody who wants it. $25 for the double rack. Doctor Strange, all off the heat. I'm going to swap it out with something else here. Just a second. Conan 246 going for $1. Giant size Spider-Man off the heat as well. Phantom Stranger number 1. $1. Conan off to Chris Nash. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through more of these books, the rest of what I have here. These books, this stack won't go up onto the rack, but I'll offer them to you guys right now. Okay, Phantom Stranger, off to Heath. We'll put the first two up there. Civil War II, number 3 is going to go for $1. I'm trying to put a run of that together. Avengers 8 is $1. Detective Comics 632, 633, 636 is $3. Berserkers number 3 from Image is $1. The Geek from DC Vertigo is $1. Wolverine in the Flesh number 1, it's a one-shot going for $1. Mighty Thor 289, 340, 348, 349, 351, and 352. That is 2, 4, 6. All 6 for $5. Detective Comics. Lorena. Adventures of Superman 549 and 551. That's going to go for $2. Atlantis Attacks number 1 is $1. Jackpot number 1 of 3 and number 2 of 3. That's going to go for $2. The Impossible Man Summer Vacation Spectacular. It's going to go for $1. Okay, Superman off to Lorena. Mercy Sparks. Number 7 is $1. Spectacular Spider, Scarlet Spider, number 2 is $1. Spider-Man 2099, number 4, number 12, number 16, and number 17. That's going to go for $4. Catwoman number 3, $1. Wonder Woman War of the Gods, number 3 of 4 and 4 of 4. That's just $2 right now. $2 on those. Daredevil 284 is $1. Assassin's Creed number 10 and number 11. That's going to go for $2. Okay, Impossible Man. Going off to Heath. I'm going to go on. I'm going to stay on a little bit later here to go over the bottom row one more time because I really want to move those bottom row books too. Silver Surfer 2837 in the number 4 annual. That's going to go for $3. Jackpot. On to Heath. And the Assassin's Creed, and the Catwoman, and the Wonder Woman. Okay, Assassin's Creed, Wonder Woman, Catwoman. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 2, 4, 5. 2. Devil's Reign, 4 of 6 and 5 of 6. It's going to go for $2 on this. Okay, so Ultimate 6, you want to take that? Gotcha. Doesn't look like anyone wants it. So that is yours, Marina. You're going to really like, since it seems like you're on an Ultimate kick run right now, I'm going to bring out a bunch of Ultimates books for you tomorrow, and I'll do them all at $1. I need to just move them, but I got a bunch of Ultimate stuff. I think you're going to like it. And it's books that have been sitting around forever. International Iron Man, number 1 is $1. Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing and the Impossible Man, number 60 is $1. Avatars, Covenant of the Shield, number 2 is $1. Age of Ultron versus Marvel Zombies is $1. New Defenders 146. 152 is $2. Elektra number 9 is $1. Avengers number 12 is $1. Goes with that other side, so that's $2 on those. Batman Jazz number 2 of 3 and 3 of 3. That's $2 on that. Moon Knight 21 is $1. Indestructible Hulk number 3 is $1. JLA Tomorrow Woman number 1 is $1. And I have Uncanny X-Men 298 and 299 going for $2. Okay, that's all those. All right. I'm going to show off the bottom row stuff one more time. And then we're going to spin the wheel for anybody I owe wheel spins to. And we're going to close out the show for tonight. I will be back on the air tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern on the Experience. I'm looking forward to being with you guys tomorrow. We're going to continue this barrage of dollar books. We're going to blow through, like I said, I have 2 more long boxes of stuff that we need to get through between now and Wednesday. So get ready. Devil's Reign. Gotcha. I'll pull those for you real quick, Keith. If you want to save money on comics, this is the week to shop with me. It's always a week to shop with me, but this particular time because of those holidays. And you want the 2-in-1? Boot Marvel. Okay, so Marvel's getting the boot now. Chris Deiskell has decided, and he wants me to pick 3 comics for him. Okay, I'm going to pick them from you know what, Chris? I know what you're looking for usually. I'm going to give you Cat Dad and Supermom. I think your kids will really like this. I'm going to give you Beethoven. And then let's see, what else can we get you that I think you'll like? That'll be good for you and the kids. Why don't you throw in Gru? I'll throw in this Gru, number 77 for you. I hope that works for you. Okay, and then we wanted the 2-in-1 as well. Well, I'm glad because now each company got to boot the politician. So both Marvel and DC booted the politicians. That means Marvel and DC hate all the politicians. They just hate politicians. Okay. That's the ultimate reward. But first, let's go over everything we have left to go over, and then we're done. I did miss away. I don't have any flash books to give away anymore. Go figure. All right, here, let me throw a couple books up here just to fill up that rack in case anybody wants anything. I'll take Destructible Hulk. Okay. So we don't have a naked double rack here. $25 on that double rack if anybody wants it. All right, so for the bottom row, I have Evangeline Glory from Maximum Press. That's going to go for $5. We'll knock it down to $4. Spawn 18 is $8. Not 18, just $8. Adventures of Superman number 500 is $4. Marvel's number 4, I'll do it for $8, taking it from 10 down to 8. Blade 2, the comic book adaptation, 10 down to 8. Amazing Spider-Man 406, 5 down to 4. Fantastic Four, Heroes Reborn, number 1, 5 down to 4. Avengers 363, 5 down to 4. Purgatory 5 down to 4. New Mutants 100, 5 down to 4. New Warriors 25, $3. Nomad number 1 is 3. Infinity Inc. number 21, featuring Roy Thomas and Todd McFarlane, that's 3. And Daredevil Black Armor number 1 is going to go for 5. Those are all lower rack books. I'm going to do a lump sum total, see if anybody wants to jump on those. But before I do that, I have X-Men and Alpha Flight number 1 and 2 going for 5. And Starjammers number 1 and 2 going for 5. If you grab all of these, it's just $8. And Heath, I pulled aside Devil's Reign 4. I have to put back number 5. I'll get you that Silver Surfer. Give me a second here. 37. Let me just swap that out. Silver Surfer. Okay, Purgatory. Let me take Purgatory. Okay, any more takers on bottom row stuff? I'm going to put FOMO books up. Spider-Woman number 1, $5. Wonder Woman 0, $5. Spawn 8, $5. Fantastic Four 146, $5. Detective Comics 537, $5. That is what remains of the FOMO books. And with that being said, let's first spin the wheel of Skidbark, and then we're going to air the booting. So I.O. spins to Lorena. Pretty sure, Chris. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 25. Chris Nash, Heath, and Leonard, and Lorena. So I owe 3 spins on the wheel for the wheel of skid bark. Are you guys ready for this?
It's time to spin the wheel of skid bark, bark, bark.
We're going to spin for Lorena first. Lorena gets a free DC book. I'm going to hook her up with Trinity, number 26. Chris Nash. Chris Nash gets a $2 comic. I'm going to hook him up with, let's give you, let's see. Just looking here. I am going to hook you up with this Adventures in Reading Amazing Spider-Man. That's yours, Chris Nash. Heath. You get Call the Conqueror, number 27. You get a free comic. That's for you, Heath. And finally, for Leonard. Leonard gets free swag. I'll hook him up with this Marvel 2024 calendar. All right. That is it. Are you guys ready for this? Let's do this. It is time to check it out. So the Marvel, politicians getting booted by the Marvel boot. You guys ready?
It's bootin' time! And it's a bootin' time! All right, mateys, it's time to implant this testicle with the almighty power of me boot! But wait, I didn't do anything. That's the point, you never do anything! It's not personal, it's business. Well then, meet the business end of me boot! Where the hell am I? IKEA? I wonder if they have umbrella racks here. I can't seem to find one. Here, or there, or anywhere. My God, does anyone actually work here? Excuse me, do you guys sell umbrella racks here?
Oh, sure. Why don't you just funnel my balls and I'll get right on that. So I just checked our computers, and the umbrella rack you're looking for is actually the Suck My Balls version, which is going to cost you exactly $24.99.
$24.99? No!
Steiskal and Associates. We'll send your enemies to IKEA instead of prison. Or hell.
Call 1-800-IKEA for a not free cut.
What's with all the hate on IKEA?
I thought I told you to pipe it down over there! All right, guys, thank you so much for shopping with me tonight. You guys are the best. We moved a lot of books tonight. That's how I like to start off the week. We will be back tomorrow for another barrage of dollar books. I will see you guys tomorrow on The Experience, 7 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. I will see you there. Take care. Have a great night.